I'd say after I lost the first game against Hans, I finally woke up.
E takes d5 positionally makes more sense because it opens the file. On the other hand, it does open a very nasty can of worms. So I just want to very quickly show, very quickly, in 2 seconds, that one of the negative consequences could be made in two. Just like that. E takes d5 even here. Knight takes c3 again is nasty. Yeah, sometimes Jan has these moments. I think his position is really bad after e5.
Right.
And he just lost his patience in 14 moves.
Yeah.
Hans is playing incredible chess right now.
You called me the Hans whisperer, but I was just guessing one move here in this position. The thing that I really predicted was actually how Jan was going to play this position. Do you see he played knight a4, then knight b6, and then knight takes b2. Like, to me, it was telegraphed. He just went straight gunning at that.
And that rook went straight down Telegraph Avenue.
All right, so now there's the knight hanging on b2, and there's this bishop f6 check.
Oh, Hans is... He is loving this. He's streaming. And, a couple of words.
Okay. So, like, Sloan.
Very good.
All right, so I was thinking about, can the king escape from this to d7, hitting the rook and keeping you from playing bishop h8, but there's always rook e7 check, and then you take on h7 as well, right? So he's just got a lot hanging here. Oh my God.
Everything is falling.
Yeah.
It's like, the business is closing, 75% off sale. Like, take whatever, take everything. We don't need it.
All the black pieces available here.
Wow, there's a good Russian word, istreblение, demolition.
All right, queen d3, stopping knight takes c2.
Oh, rook e5 was played. Hans responds instantly with knight d4 and blunders. He just flat out blundered this move.
I'd seen it, actually, because I was thinking about about how to handle knight d4, and I thought, if knight d4 gets played, you play queen d3, and the rook's undefended.
Insofar as Hans has any tendencies, he sometimes will rush the move. Like, Nepo played rook e5. Clearly, he anticipated the knight moving. He had to slow down, but the game is not over.
Wait, was queen d4 not winning?
Queen d4, rook d4.
Bishop g6.
Rook d1 check.
King h2.
Yeah.
hg, rook e8. King g8, bishop a3.
Oh my God. The Puzzle Battle Championship's coming up. You better be in it. Oh my gosh. That was winning on the spot.
Yeah.
And then c5. Give me that pawn. Beautiful. Let's go back to the game, though. Great find by you. Nepo trades queens. Obviously, he is winning. Completely winning. Yeah, this is also resignable. Rook h5 is mate.
Oh. Rook h5, that's handy. So he's preparing bishop takes d4 before going rook h5.
Hans resigns. He's going to save the game.
The knight chases. Goes after b6. He can repeat moves with the knight here, basically, right? Like knight b8, knight d7 or something.
I feel like maybe he had a forced draw, but he can just keep the king on e5 at the right moment and the knight on c4. a5, b5 is questionable. a5 now. a5 now.
Knight d7 now. Back. Yeah.
A repetition is close.
Yeah, he's holding it together. He goes off his normal route.
The champion's composure being demonstrated by Neiman right now.
Yeah.
Just championship willpower.
Wow. Yeah, it's all these little positional decisions that really...
This is right about where Hans would like his king back on f7.
Yeah.
Rook c5. Or b5, rook c6. Jan's doing it again, seizing the initiative.
Yep. He can take the c file here, double.
Building it up. Here's the thing, though. Hans has that knight on e3, so things could turn around very quickly.
Yeah.
With a queen.
Now he seems to have just traded a superior rook for an inferior rook, right? So
Black is not risking here with a knight like that.
Yeah, he comes back to cover queen e1 mate.
Like, road's closed.
Mm-hmm.
Take the other freeway. And the dance macabre begins with the queens.
And with the clock, they're each dancing a death dance with their flags here.
And their hearts. They're beating fast.
Maybe like an e4 shot at some point.
Queen c7 was a Hans with a very risky move there. He is flirting with disaster. And Jan is threatening mate in 1.
Yeah, queen f8.
He's got to move his king back. He blundered mate in 1! He blundered mate in 1! A lot of really good moves. And queen f8 was the final move you played today. Although I guess it is already January 8th for you. It is late. Jan, congratulations. It was awesome to watch your matches.